So what about other people who are not twin flames? What's the difference between their life? Does it mean that a person who's not a twin flame, they're not here for anything? That is false. Everyone here has a purpose. We live in a universal energy where you cannot put in your mind that nothing is nothing. It's still something. And it doesn't mean you're not one thing. It's nothing. What am I trying to get at? Everyone here has a purpose, okay? It just so happens that a lot of people in the YouTube community put so much forefront in regards to twin flames, but they don't talk about regular souls. They don't talk about, example spirits that have passed away and were not able to do what they needed to do in order to really live their life to its full potential, okay? Because every spiritual being or every regular soul is here for that one thing. A regular soul, their purpose here is to learn. Their purpose here is to also, live their best potential in this life. But the difference between a regular soul's mission and purpose is more of self rather than the whole entire community. If I would put it for you guys as a visual to understand, I'm going to split this into 3 categories, okay? Just for the sake of clarification. So 1 is regular souls, 2 is light workers, and 3 is twin flames. Karmic soulmates, karmic partners, you guys know what their purpose here for is. If you don't and you want me to add that on here, then comment below and I will. What's the difference, right? If you have not yet subscribed, do so because it's for you. And I did make a lot of videos explaining many things that it's beneficial for you in regards to twin flames, clarification about spiritual ascension, spiritual awakening. Do check the videos, and I do the best I can to make it short and simple because I don't like to waste anybody's time. Regular souls are here mainly for themselves. They're here to correct their mistakes, more so of their benefit, not so much of the outer, okay? So it's more of within. It's more of exploring within. It's more of exploring, what you came here to learn, what you came here to fulfill, what you came here to experience, indulge, here to, it's more of self-exploration, okay? And it's not so much of outside. It has nothing to do with humanity. It has nothing to do with changing people's lives. No, it's about you. That's the difference. And this is exactly why people, regular souls who have passed away and now cannot move on because they're holding on to an object or something, which therefore explains paranormal activity in some homes, right? Those who pass away. It's because of the fact that the purpose of coming here is mainly for that, for that one thing, and when they did not fulfill it or they did not overcome it, they cannot move on because of the fact that they're holding on to it. It's hard for regular souls to move on. I will explain that if you want me to. Again, just email me, comment below, or what. Number 2, light workers. What's their purpose here? What is the difference? with them and others, right? With regular souls and compared to twin flames. Light workers are here for spiritual matters and only spiritual matters. Like what? So we live in a world, diverse world, where there is a conflict between science, spirituality, correct? Meaning to say, not everybody who's religious looks at spirituality as a good way. All of everything in spirituality, because again, spirituality is spirituality. It's like a whole pie, okay? It's like a whole pie. That spirituality is like a whole pie. You cannot take just the good out of it. You have to also take in the bad. Why? Because you need to understand the bad in order to appreciate the good and in order to understand the good. Because you cannot have one or the other. When it comes to spirituality, you take it as a whole. You don't take it halfway there. Example. I'll give an example. Let's say you are a religious person. You go to church every day, okay? Now, the thing with that, there are some people who go to church and they have all these false beliefs in regards to demons, in regards to bad spirits, and this and that. Those who have tattoos. It's like there's this myth that connects to religious culture, religious cults, right? It's the truth. Religion is a cult, okay? It's not so much of how it was when our Lord Jesus Christ was here, in the world. It's different now. Greed and all these selfishness started to, grow in human egos, and therefore that's why we're here, twin flames. When a religious person has these one-way belief that this is it, this is how it should be, and if we don't do it this way, then it is the wrong way. You know that what I'm telling you is true. Because a lot of religious people, that's their mindset. It's like you cannot change it. And they have a hard time changing it. Okay? I'm giving you guys an example here. So, yes, in the world, in the 3D environment, where every human existence will look at that as, oh, this person's very religious. But they're not spiritual. Why am I saying they're not spiritual? What does it mean to be spiritual? Spirituality is, again, taking everything in. You're not closing your mind to one thing. You can debate with me about, well, I am Muslim, or I am Buddhist, or I am... It does not matter what religion you are. Spirituality is not a religion. I will repeat, spirituality is not a religion, okay? A lot of religious people think that spirituality is, and that's the conflict here, okay? So, what does that have anything to do with light workers? It has a lot to do with light workers. And this is exactly why many light workers come from different religious background. Meaning to say, you may be Catholic, and Muslim, or what, or Buddhist, all these different kinds of religions. But each one of them is limiting to one thing. Limiting to one mindset, limiting to one way. It's either this way or you go the highway, correct? That's why a lot of people feel pressure. When they're in religion or any kind of religion, they feel this kind of pressure within them that, oh no, this is the right way to do, this is what everybody's doing, this is what I have to do, this is what our ancestors did, and I have to continue what our ancestors did. This is a pattern that all of these light workers were constricted in, and in every lifetime they were stuck in it. And it's something that they have to go through, is because it's the only way to fully understand their purpose, why they are here. Light workers are more here to give help to those who are in need. Again, I will explain that. What is light workers? Let's start with that. So, light workers are many things, okay? Many things, such as witches. Witches are light workers. If you are good. Because there are many witches who are very naughty. And you know, I've gone through many of them on my channel. So there goes explains it, yeah? Number 2, there are also indigo children. Many of you know about indigos, right? Psychics, right? Psychics are also light workers. Healers, like shamans, yeah? And I could go so forth. So you guys get the picture here. Light workers are those who have spiritual gifts. Spiritual gifts that they can help. They can give light. They can educate. They can, you know, that's a light worker, okay? A light worker is of light. That's why it's called light worker. I'm just doing the best I can to be very detailed in explaining to you guys. So, light workers, their mission here, their purpose here is of light. Okay? They will bring you to the light of that whatever darkness that is surrounding you, or hunting you, or hurting you, or even yourself, you know, fighting your own darkness, right? Their purpose here is for that, and only for that. That's it. Okay? Again, not everybody is a light worker. Everybody can fake that they're a light worker. Again, there are, like example, psychics. There are many people who fake that they're psychic when really they're not. There are others who are, it's in their DNA that they are psychic, that they are spiritually gifted, but they're not fully awake, if you guys get what I'm saying. Again, there's different stages that every individual has to go through. That's what I'm saying. It does not mean you're not a twin flame. You're here for nothing. You know, it's just when you're a twin flame, which will bring me to explaining what is a twin flame mission, right? Because you have to understand the comparison here. So I'm going to add that on here just in case those of you didn't watch, you know, the previous video before this one. So if you haven't, watch it. It's on the description down below. Twin flames. Twin flames is a bigger responsibility. It's a responsibility that we volunteered. It's a responsibility that includes a lot of sacrifices. A lot. Sacrifices that is also self-inflicting. And you know what I mean. That's why there's a lot of divine masculines who are having a difficult time fighting their dark shadows, is because of that. And there's a lot of divine feminines who are also sacrificing, self-inflicting, because of the trials and the tribulations that they have to go through in order for union to happen. It's about awakening your inner self. It's about accepting the good and the bad, and learning to balance the two. Living in this human existence, having dual, probably more personalities. And why am I saying that? Is because you are a true example of a balanced spiritual and human existence. And only a true twin flame can explain this to the best. Nobody else can. Because you have to really live it, you know? You really have to be a true twin flame to be able to explain this. Why am I saying dual personality? Does that mean that, oh, well, are you mean to say that twin flames are fake? That they have two faces? No. This is exactly why it's very important to be in high vibration, because if you are not in high vibration, then everything that I'm telling you is gonna be bad to you. You're gonna receive it as it being a negative thing. Why do I say dual personality? Why do I say dual? Because you are a twin. Whatever you are is your twin. Why do you think they say separation is an illusion? When you look at yourself in the mirror, you are mirroring parts of your twin within you. So yes, it's very much dual. So that's why it's difficult. The journey is more difficult because you are also trying to take you while also